Hey guys, I'm doing a little dash repair before I clean this thing up to diet. And the alarm system, they did this to it. I don't know why. I don't know if they accidentally cut that wire or what happened. I gotta fix that, but that's, but the repair I'm doing is gluing this down. It had come loose in places, you can see here. So I'm using what is it? Weldwood contact cement, and I've got some 3M spray, the yellow 3M spray up there, but I don't need it for this. So you can see what I'm doing. It's just nothing elaborate. I think Brad took his completely off, which was a good idea. Better than this, but mine seems to be stuck pretty well everywhere else, except it's just coming loose here, which I know that probably the glue and the other parts are getting bad too, but if I can get this tacked down really good, that should help the rest of it hold together, as opposed to, it wanting to naturally peel away because this is loose, and as it, just keep loosening up as it goes. Also at the top around here, but now I've broke this loose because I want to put an extra coating in there. And I just take popsicle sticks, which I got tons of these because I used to eat these things a lot. And just to keep it apart, I'll stick a few of those in there after I apply the glue, or when I apply the glue. And it needs to set for a while before you put it together. You can tell that within 30 minutes or so. Let it set about 30 minutes after you put the glue on. And that's not putting a whole lot, that's just putting it on there, but let it set. And once it does, you give it about 30 minutes or so. I pull those sticks out, and then, as you can see, what I've done with pieces of wood. This is a paint stir. These, I bought a set of these somewhere, or a pack of these somewhere. I don't remember what they were called. But you can see they're like stick out your tongue sticks. That one's broke up. But just something to support it all the way across is what you're after, and then clamp them down wherever you can, and it should work fine. Get over here. I'm ready to take these off. They've been on here all night, so it should be stuck down good. Oh yeah, that was the goal. So now I work on this side. This in here is done too, I'm sure. Much better. Much better. That is done. That's like factory. So that's what I'm getting done here now. And I'm gonna, I guess, join this, solder it together. Cut this and shorten it some, solder it together, and I'll fill these in with this. I also have fixed where they had tie-ins over these wires here, and use this on them. And somewhere else there's another spot. Yeah, I should be done, just ready to paint this thing. And I think it's supposed to be rainy tomorrow, so probably Tuesday. I'll have it all glued together and everything, and then tomorrow I can clean it all up and get it ready. And Tuesday diet, and hope that system I'm going to use is going to work. I'm using those Prevel. I don't have a spray gun. I'm going to use a Prevel. Let's see, something I missed here. I'll do a video on that when I do it. I've never used one. I just saw them. They have mixed reviews, but I think for what little bit I'm doing, and it being a thin lacquer, it should spray at them okay. It takes, well, you'll see it. Never mind. I ain't even going to try and explain it. Or you can look it up. Prevel, I think is how you pronounce it. Prevel spray system. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So, still a long ways to go in a way. I mean, haven't done anything in here yet. I want the dash in first, and I'll do everything else. But I did get the cruise control. Wires run through. Everything's in here. There's, of course, I got excess carpet there. I'll trim that down, after I have the dash in. And so yeah, it's not too much further. All the suspension stuff's out here ready to go in the front. The struts are over there though, but I got all the bolts and everything ready to go. The nuts for the tie rod in and all, actually maybe on it, I can't remember. Yeah, it's on it. So, and yep. Oh well, and I think I'm gonna try and drain the tank out. I gotta find out how I can power the pump. I think one of these wires here, I gotta look in the book. I know one of these does it. It's either this one here or this one here, I believe. One of these two, and I'm thinking it's this one, powers the pump, the fuel pump, because I want to put a hose on here and pump out what fuel is in it. It's over a year old. Well, the car was parked about a year ago. The 94, the convertible 94 RS. And I did not take the tank's in it, but it only had a couple gallons of gas in it, and I just stuck it in and thinking, well, I'll get this out. I didn't take the pump out and change it. I mean, it was fine. Everything, worked, the float and all that was fine in it. It's just, so I didn't take it apart. Now I may regret that. 10,000 miles from now the pump may go out, but if it does, it does. But I want to pump the fuel out of it because it's so old, and then put some fresh in it there for the first run. The prime it and run it. But I gotta find out which wire that works at.